Welcome to Phantastic Feast. I'm your host, Thuy Phan. What I'm going to show you how to make today is something super simple called almond milk. Now, you can get this easily in the store, but if you ever make this at home, I guarantee you, you won't go back to the store because it tastes completely different. I think also because you are able to control the sweetness. It's so fresh and you're using so much more almonds than the ones that you buy in the store. Now, that has convenience on its side, but this is so much creamier and just has that nuance that's just so rich, and it makes you want to drink it. So I'm going to show you how to make it. What you need for this is just 1 cup of almonds, and then you need dates. This is medjool dates, but this is only if you want to have it sweetened. And I like the naturalness of the medjool dates and also the flavor that comes with it. I also add in mine a vanilla bean just because I like the extra flavor, but these are optional. So basically it's just almond and water. However, what you need to do is you need to soak your almonds in water overnight, or if you don't have time, you can soak it in hot water for 2 to 3 hours, and that will give it about the same. But I like to do it before I go to bed, and the next morning I'm ready to go and ready to make it. So what I'll do is I'll measure out 1 cup of almonds, and then I'll soak it, and then we can get going. So it's 1 cup of almonds, and then you just pour water over it to cover it. And you just let that sit overnight. Pretty easy, right? So that's part of the trick. So this has been sitting overnight, and as you can see, the water is cloudy and the almonds now are super plump compared to the ones that have just been sitting. You can see the difference. This one has been sitting overnight, 24 hours. So that way you can get so much more out of the almonds in the milk. So what you need to do with this is just rinse out this water, and then we will put the almonds in a high-speed blender like a Vitamix. This one is a different brand, Instant Pot, but it does the same thing just so we can make sure that we can get as much of the milk out of this as possible. So let me drain this, and then we will make our almond milk. So we have our almonds, and we're going to add 4 to 5 cups of water, depending on how creamy you want it. 4 cups will make it really luscious, but then 5 will make it last a little bit longer because you have a little bit more. So just add the water. Make sure this is filtered water that you would want to drink with. Then I just add the vanilla bean straight in. And then we have our medjool dates, and there's a seed inside, so I just like to open it up and take out the seed. I'll do 2. If you like it sweeter, you can add 3, and agave nectar or maple syrup if you want to do that, but I like 2. So you're going to blend this for about 2 minutes or until it's all mixed together, and then we will squeeze it out in our nut milk bag. This one has a function, so it will go on its own. Okay, so our almond milk is almost ready. It's been tossing and turning in this blender. And now what we want to do is I have here is a nut milk bag, and this is something you can get online or at any specialty food store, and you can use a kitchen towel, but I find that this nut milk bag really squeezes out all of the juice and all of the milk, so it's really convenient for this. So we're going to pour it in here. And you do want to make sure your hands are clean. All you do is squeeze. You want to squeeze as much as you can out of there. And what you'll be left with is the almond pulp, and you can use that in granolas, or you could put it in your smoothies, so you don't want to waste any of the almonds because almonds can be a little bit expensive, but nothing goes to waste here. So you can see this nut milk bag allows me to extract a lot of milk. And that's almond milk. You have here your delicious almond milk. Cheers. That's so smooth. That tastes just wonderful. You can taste the almonds really well, and I can taste a hint of vanilla because of the vanilla bean that I put in there. It's only slightly sweet because I put in 2 of the dates in there, but it's just so smooth and so much more full-bodied than the ones that you get at the store. So now I know exactly where it came from, and it was so easy to make. So the only thing with almond milk that you make fresh at home is that it only lasts about 4 or 5 days in the fridge because it is so fresh and it has none of the preservatives. So just want to make sure that you drink it as soon as you have it so that you can enjoy its peak freshness. So almond milk does a body good too. And that's going to do it for us here on Phantastic Feast. Thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully you come back again and join us for our next culinary adventure. Until next time, thanks for joining us.